Erev Shabbat Shalom. We begin this week the second book, the book of Shemot, the book of Exodus, the book that speaks about the Jewish people leaving Egypt towards redemption and ultimately the conclusion of redemption with the revelation at Sinai and the construction of the Mishkan, of the tabernacle, of a place where God's presence resides in the midst of the Jewish community. And in fact, the book of Shemot is perhaps called, to borrow a phrase from Abraham Joshua Heschel, God in search of man. He searches out and finds man enslaved, and finds man in need of Torah, and finds man in need of a sanctuary, and provides those points of meeting. And the hero of the book is Moshe Rabbeinu, Moshe, our teacher. And it's very interesting to note not how Moshe sees himself. It says when he grows up, he goes out to see his brethren and he identifies as part of the Jewish community. But how others see him when he goes out and he identifies and he sees an Egyptian beating a Jewish man and he slays the Egyptian and then he runs off from Egypt because he knows that he can't continue to live there, and he runs to Midian, and when he arrives there he comes to the Be'er, to the well, because that is the meeting place in biblical stories. When he gets to the well, he sees a moment of injustice, a moment in which the female shepherds come and work hard and draw the water, and then male shepherds come and as if they were send them away and drink the water that his future wife had drawn from the well. He sends away the shepherds. He redeems and saves the shepherdesses, and they in fact have great success, and they go home early, and their father, Yitro, asks them, why did you come home early? And they describe Moshe as an Egyptian man saved us. Ish Mitzri, an Egyptian man saved us. And it's kind of like deliciously ironic. Moses' whole identity is rejecting Egypt. That's why he flees from Egypt hundreds of kilometers to Midian to escape the persecution, and ultimately goes back to redeem the Jewish people from the Egyptian house of bondage. But he's seen by others as a Ish Mitzri, as an Egyptian man. And often we think that the person who's going to help us is supposed to look or behave in a certain way. And perhaps Moses, being first identified by others as an Egyptian man, comes to teach us that redemption and that help and that a smile and a kind word don't always come from the place we think they're coming from. We have to be ready to expect and to accept help and support from all kinds of places. May it be a Shabbat of blessing and a goodness for you and your family.